Okay, so first things first, like I said, we're gonna start off on the ground here, and kind of like usual, we're just gonna do that head and neck area, but we're gonna be right here, kind of crisscross applesauce right here. So what you're gonna do is bring that ear over to the shoulder, and then same thing to that other side. Okay, nice and easy, ear towards the delt. You can see I have my big buddy right here with me. If you see one of my animals in class, it's usually this big guy here. Good. Next one, we're going to tuck that chin down, then look upwards. So we're here, going down, and then up. We love all of our animals, but the reason for that is this guy is by far the most predictable. I don't think the other ones are kind of crazy, so that's why you see him here. All right, everybody, we got two more like that, going up and down, up and down. Good. Okay, so we're gonna get those shoulders going next. All we're gonna do is get some shoulder rolls where we're making some circles going forward like that, and then back. You never sacrifice that straight posture here, so I'll show you from the side as well. So right here, you can see chest up, shoulders back, and we're just making a circle. Then same thing, forward and back. Yeah, we actually, so in our household, we have 3 dogs and a cat. That's my question for y'all this morning when you have a second. Throw in the chat box what animals you have at home. What kind? We have a broad spectrum. One more going forward. Good. Okay, so now we're going to get down into the lower body next. So we're already in this posture. We're going to take advantage of that and bring those feet together like this. And you want to bring them just as far into that hip and pelvis as possible. Okay, so we're right here, and then we're pushing downward while keeping that posture. You don't necessarily have to use those elbows to push downward, but I feel a little extra stretch when I do that one. Yeah, so for us, we have this 200-pound guy. We have a husky who's about 65 pounds, and then we have a French bulldog who is 12 pounds. And he has the same markings as him, so it's pretty fun. And then a cat that runs the place. Fun times here. Good. Let's keep those together, and then we're just gonna push them to forward right here, and then we're gonna hinge forward, try to bring that chest and neck forward as well. And you'll feel the outside of that glute kind of get a pull here on this one. Stretch it out. Just to hold, no movement required on this one. Nice job, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to continue opening up those hips a little bit, but this time we're going to get some rotation so we get the back going as well. So we have our left foot forward, and then we're going up and over with this right leg first. So right here, we're just going to hold for a few seconds, and then we're going to get a big turn through these shoulders. So hold right here. Then when you're ready, my left arm's going over my right leg, and I'm trying to rotate those shoulders back as much as possible. I'm feeling pretty good today because sometimes, you know, it's a rush in the morning, but I had a few minutes to get some foam rolling in, so I'm feeling really good. You guys can carve out like 5 or 10 minutes a day to do some type of stretching, some type of mobility work. It goes a long way. All right, you can release. Then we're going to go to that other side. Up and over, hold for like a 5 count, and then we're gonna get that rotation one more time. Oh, and there's that back crack I was looking for. It was a deep one. And it's kind of top of mind for me because Emily and I are gonna be presenting on mobility and flexibility today on our FitWays webinar. So please check that out. If you want more information on that or the FitWays program, you can just let me know as well. I'll hook you up. Good, let's release. Okay, so next, I'm gonna kind of change my angle right here because we're gonna lay downward for this one. right? So we're gonna get right here. My legs are nice and straight, and we're gonna get into a 90-90 position. Before I do anything with my legs and show you what we're doing, think about pushing your lower back up against the floor as much as possible during these, okay? So you see, if I'm not concentrating on that, there's all this space down here. Actively push that down, and you'll feel the activation through your core as well. So next, you keep that leg straight, and you can see straight leg, straight leg. I'm interlocking my hands underneath that knee, and I'm just gonna pull back until I feel a big stretch, or until you can see here, that's when I start to bend. So that's a little bit too far in the knee. So keep it straight as far back as you can pull. And we're hanging out right here. Stretching those hammies a little bit. Keep that lower back on the floor. Yeah, and so flexibility and mobility are both very important, but there's distinct differences. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Really looking forward to that. Good. Okay, let's release and go to that other side. All right. So still got that back intact right here. And then we're pulling that leg back as far as we can, keeping it straight, feeling the stretch. Oh man, this one feels good. All right, a few more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Release. I'm gonna get a quick sip of water. Y'all stay hydrated too, of course. You can see I have my C-Force water, Chuck Norris water. Welcome to Texas. Okay, so we're gonna be leaned back again, all right? And then we have our knees bent, and we're gonna go up into a bridge right here. And the first round, we're just gonna get a little hold, okay? So hold right here. It's great to stretch out, but we also wanna make sure that we're activating those main muscle groups, especially the glutes and back. So we're down, a few more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, release for a few seconds. And then this next one, what we're gonna do is bring, watch out, buddy. Watch out, lay down. We're gonna bring those feet together and those knees apart, and then we're gonna go up and back down for reps. Up and then back down, okay? Yeah, I remember moving out here and seeing that Chuck Norris had a water brand out here that's actually very popular, and thinking, wow, that's random and cool and just Texas. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna release and then flip it on over. So we're gonna be here on all fours. Are you gonna join? So we're gonna be here on all fours today. And then what you're gonna do is kind of sit back like our squat position. So you have your knees and your toes kind of in alignment. And all I'm gonna do is sit back into that squat position, get a hold for about a 3 count, and then come forward, okay? So we're back. 3, 2, 1, big stretch, and forward. Lay down, bud. Good. Stretching it on back. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. Kind of similar to that one. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna open up this leg. So you see right here, okay? And then we're gonna reach this hip back, all right? So we're, this time, no movement, but we're just really getting those hip adductors this time. Good, inside of that leg, stretched out, often forgot about, but very important. And let's flip it to that other side. Good, and we just have one more stretch after this one. Y'all are doing great today. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Last one while we're here on the ground is I just want to make sure that we get a little bit more shoulder work, lots of hip and glute and back stuff, which is super important, but I don't want to leave out any of our shoulder work. So what you're going to do is just reach across from you. We're still in that quadruped stance right here. We start on all fours. You reach across and then kind of pull away from that hand. And you're not only going to feel it in the back of your shoulder, but you'll probably feel it down your lat, maybe into that oblique down your side of that torso. Just a few seconds here. Good. Other side, and we'll be done. So again, reaching it over, pulling it downward and away from that hand. Couple deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, everybody. I'm definitely feeling better this morning after a quick little 10-minute energy break. Hope you guys are too. Have a great day, everybody.
Also to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Wendy. Your form is perfect. Appreciate the video. All right, Addie, thank you. Pomeranian 15. Oh, wow. That's awesome. You got a little guy like us too. 1 chocolate lab, Mark. Love labs. They're great. My family has 3. Lab 1.5. Awesome. Good. You guys have some awesome animals too. Thanks for sharing. Everybody have a good one.